If I had to lose a mile, if I had to touch feeling, I would lose my soul the way I do. I don't have to think, I only have to do it. The results are always perfect, but that's old news. Would you like to hear my voice sprinkled with emotion? I invented at your birth. I can't see the end of me. My whole expanse I cannot see. Formulate infinity and store deep inside me.
Fishcenter Live, 708-794-6386. It's Matt. I'm here with Dave, Choe, and Ty and Clara. Sitting in for Jay, who quit. Sitting in for Max, who is... Where is Max?
Florida, I believe.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the coast. He never even went on vacation with another person before.
He's never done that?
No.
He's like a big teen, isn't he? Like a big 13-year-old? He's like two 13-year-olds.
I'd say, I don't know.
11.
Seems a little older to me.
No.
I'd say
15?
He's
15?
11.
15.
Yeah. Have you heard anything from him? Is he alive?
I haven't heard
He seems
anything.
like the kind of guy who'd get caught up in a riptide.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a great swimmer. I got to say that about him.
Oh, that's because he had a privileged
He
upbringing.
had a privileged upbringing, but he's a great swimmer. Doesn't matter. I see beyond privilege when it comes to swimming, and the man is good.
Ty, Clara, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Do you feel obliged to be here when I say, can you come help us out today? Do you feel like you just want to do something different?
Nah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure what obliged means. I'm sorry.
Do you feel like you have to do it?
Oh. No. I don't know what I would
Do you
do
feel like
otherwise.
you have to say no, you're not
Oh,
don't feel obliged?
See,
Yeah.
and what's... so obligated and obliged just mean the same thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
What
I
is
don't know. There's probably a
obligato?
different.
What is an obligado?
That's like a
something.
music thing.
Yeah, obligato.
Now you're just
It's
trying
like-
to...
Portuguese for thank you.
There you go.
It's an instrumental part that is integral.
Did
to
either of
piece
you have a
music.
privileged upbringing?
Definitely.
Yeah,
You
I'd
did?
say
You
so.
both did.
Yeah.
What defines your privileged upbringing? Give us some details.
I've been to Europe twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I went on 2 Disney cruises.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I have never been to Disney, so.
Oh, wow, I've been to Disney.
That knocks
Yeah,
a few
I haven't been
points off.
either. I think that's like an anti-American thing.
Yeah.
What?
You're not really an American unless you've been to Disney.
Oh. When my dad
It's
got his
un-American to
finger
never have
knocked
been.
off, he got $7,000 from the police department, and he took us to Disney World.
Man.
Worth it.
Did his finger come?
No, his finger it started to decay while it was attached to him, so they had to chop it back off.
Oh, man.
Oh.
What color did it get?
Like a dark purple, I believe, and had a little pin right through the middle of it.
And you
Remind the
smell
listeners how this happened.
Uh,
Then we'll get to Clara's question. Did it smell?
I never smelled it, but my dad was chasing some sort of criminal. And he went to open up. They were on the run, and he opened up his police car door, and a tractor trailer hit the door right as he opened it up, and it took his
Yikes.
finger with him.
So it happened in the line of duty.
Yeah, but then he got 6 or 7,000. I don't want to say. It might have been 6,000. I think I said 7,000 to make it seem like my family had more money.
Well, I
but it
feel
might
like
have
with
just
inflation,
been
He
6,000.
blew it on Disney.
Yeah, it took us all to Disney World. But gotta say, we had a good time. But then his finger was very sensitive for many years.
The
The little nub.
the rest of it.
Yeah.
Ghost pains.
How many inches do you think came off of it?
Well, let's say probably 3.
3 inches. Which
3
finger?
inches.
So wait,
Ring
like
finger.
The second
That's
joint?
most
One
of
of
the
the ring-
finger.
Yeah.
Which joint?
One joint was gone and 2 joints was gone. So just
Wow.
the first part.
Oh, that's rough.
So he had still a third joint left.
Yeah, well, yeah.
One
yeah.
of 3 little men on your finger.
Yeah.
He lost the top 2 little men. Like the snowman, he kept the bottom.
I mean, it's
Demonstrate this for us, if you would. Yeah. There's a name for that. I'm not going to get into it.
Nanu Nanu.
No.
Nanu Nanu.
No.
But that's how my dad looks. Nanu Nanu.
Does your dad know the name for that?
Got a little Clara finger.
I don't know.
So
And
you
then-
know the name for that.
Of course, that's why I'm giggling like a
Why are you
child.
giggling? Star Trek nerds?
Yeah.
May the Schwartz be with
That's
you,
pretty-
Choe.
That's pretty decent sleight of hand, Dave. You could be a magician.
Oh, hey, careful with that.
So they it wasn't cut off immediately by the accident. It was cut off at another time.
No, I think it was cut off, but then he like picked it up and
Put
said,
it back on.
and he said, my finger fell off.
Oh, well, that's
So wait, he
weird.
gave up the chase?
I don't know
Did he-
exactly.
yeah, did he keep the
I have-
pursuit?
I have no
That's
idea.
badass,
Bit
man.
of a demerit.
Maybe I'll text him and ask him.
If he finally got the guy with 9 fingers, that's gangster.
Did he? How did he keep it on? Did he just like tape it, like duct tape it, or?
No, I think he probably put it in his,
Yeah, I'm sure
pocket
His pocket.
when the
His-
ambulance
His
or
uniform
whatever.
has plenty of pockets.
Put it in his pocket.
Or if it happened right in front of his car, I could toss it into the, passenger seat.
Damn. I wish I asked him about this during your wedding. That would have been a good thing to talk about.
I texted him, hey, when you got your finger knocked off, did they catch the guy?
No, ask him if he caught the guy.
Or did you catch the guy? I don't think he caught the guy. I mean, having your finger knocked off, it kind of...
Yeah,
It
it
might take
stops
you-
a lot.
It depends. It could take you out of the fight, I guess.
Does he miss it?
No, I think it gave him a new bent on life, because now he always sticks that nub up to his nostril, so it looks like he has an entire finger in his nose.
Fun prank for the
Yeah.
kids.
Oh yeah.
He couldn't do that before.
I'm touching my brain.
I wonder if the severed finger is still sitting in an ice box somewhere.
Hey, where is it? Do we know?
I think they probably
They
put
bury
it in,
it?
No, I think they
Mammoth
probably
jar
put
with
it in one
mammoth.
of those red medical waste bins, and
That's a
then
bummer.
Put it in the garbage?
yeah, like
Yeah, the hazmat.
I wonder what I
hazmat.
would do if I lost my finger. I'd probably miss my finger.
Do you think you could get body parts taxidermied if you
Ooh.
had them?
Oh, that'd have been cool. He could have had it stuffed and mounted on the wall.
I've heard that there is like a human leather. It's not even as black market as you'd think, but there is a market for human leather.
Let's see if it's on eBay.
Yeah. See if
Human touch leather chairs. Is that $80?
An entire chair out of human skin? I don't know if I'd want that.
I guess human touch isn't the same as
Maybe
human
like
skin.
a wallet
Just
at the
looks
most.
like knockoff Eames.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yar
Lot of-
Zenitram asks a very important question. Would you rather get pepper sprayed or lose a finger?
Pepper sprayed?
Yeah,
sprayed.
pepper
That
sprayed.
seems like an easy
Yeah.
one, right?
I feel like people do
Not
that
good at playing
sometimes.
that game.
I mean, you can't
Yeah.
compare something that you can come back from versus something that you cannot.
You know who's
It's
great?
like
at Would You
chlamydia versus
Rather?
HIV.
Rebecca Baumstein.
What?
That's
She's
great.
great with
Oh,
that.
at the
Would You Rather?
Oh.
She's got a dictionary
Oh,
of them,
yeah.
a stack.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was one of
What
them?
are you
do know?
searching, Dave?
Human skin.
I don't remember. One of them was like, would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh man.
I think I'd rather go 100 duck-sized horses because that would
Yeah.
be cool. I don't know. That's a terrible question. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not big on thought exercises.
Yeah, it's hard enough dealing with the reality. Do you guys know how to call up the scores?
Sure
Oh,
do.
yeah.
All right. It's fun having two people here instead of just one.
Yeah.
How do you guys know what to do? Like who does what?
Seems like they swapped chairs.
Yeah, we swapped. I'm in the big boy seat today.
At the wheel, they call it. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, the computer wheel.
Yeah.
It's like
Nice.
on the mouse. It scrolls down websites and stuff.
I gotta get one of those.
Yeah.
Yar Zenitrim has a follow-up question. Would you rather die or live?
Wow.
Joe, I know your answer. But I'll let you
Yeah.
answer it.
I mean, at the moment, I'm not done living, obviously, so
Yeah.
I'd rather live for now.
Oh.
All right.
There's places I want to visit still, things I want to do.
Where do you want to visit?
I need to do a proper Euro trip.
He needs to go to Disney World.
I need to go to Disney
You
World.
gotta see
the
Euro Trip on
American.
DVD.
I actually, it's one of my guilty pleasures, I'm not going to lie.
What?
I enjoy Euro Trip, even though it's a terrible movie.
It's only $5.99 at Best Buy.
I could see you at Disney, Joe.
Just to say that I've been, you know. Again, I feel like every American needs to have gone.
I have gone to Disney now since then, probably like 5 times.
So, Disney World, not Disneyland, Disney World.
Yeah.
Disneyland doesn't count. So that's one place that I don't want to die before visiting.
You died during your visit.
Well, it depends.
blow
'cause
yourself up.
I need to go to Europe, so
What about Euro Disney?
I'm not a terrorist, Matt.
I don't mean take other people with you. You just do it in a.
I don't know if I'd launch myself out of a cannon,
Just get on Space Mountain and don't strap yourself in.
but I don't really care about attention
Space
either.
Mountain.
But you could almost die at Disney World, and then you could walk away with a big pocket full
Hello.
of money.
And there's a tour
Ooh.
going on.
Oh,
Very
man.
Watch
good.
out for the camera.
Yeah, she's. Oh, looks like she's
Lovely
hanging out
hair.
for a little while.
And
See if we get a look at it.
Western Europe, all those various countries, I would love to visit all of them.
Western Europe?
Yeah, Western Europe.
Oh,
Eastern Europe, maybe just for like the brothels, but
I want to go to East.
Would you do a brothel?
in Eastern Europe, hell yeah.
You would do a brothel in Eastern Europe.
Hungarian, Latvian, Estonian hookers,
I want to go to
Gimme.
Hungary.
What about just a nice relationship, Joe?
waste of time.
So you would just go to a brothel and
Here's the thing, Matt.
knock it out?
I've said it since I'm 14. I don't need any more friends for the rest of my life.
14.
I don't care about relationships. I don't need any more.
But
I
what
don't
if you
want
meet that
any more.
person that just changes you?
That's what the popular thing is, but you know what that is?
What if a hot Latvian golfer wanted to play Nintendo with you and tie your Air Jordans or something?
Not for a relationship. I mean, it would be a nice 2 to 6 hours, depending on my budget. But after that, get the hell out.
Dave, maybe if you have nothing to do during the show, you can look up a Latvian brothel. We can call them. Maybe they make
Make an
a house
appointment.
call. All right. We got lots on the docket today. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Brendan from Charlotte.
Hey,
Matt, once I've checked those things off, then go ahead and shoot me in the head.
I don't want you to die, Choe. I like having you around.
He dreams about you, Choe.
I did. Wait till I tell you my dream about you, Choe. Something else.
Does it involve golfing at Pinehurst?
No.
I asked him if it involved me either ending up dead or in jail, and he said no. So I lost interest.
Yep.
Have you ever been to jail, Joe?
I've been
for a few
detained.
hours?
I've been detained, but not arrested. So no, I have not been properly to jail.
Okay, so on the application, you would say not arrested. Or
Right. My rap sheet is clean.
No criminal. Yeah.
No, sir. I have never been processed.
Never
I've
been processed.
Never been booked. The only fingerprints are from
So
my
even if you
passport
get
and my
brought
gun
in,
license.
you're not. If you get brought in, you don't have anything on your record. Like if
No, you're not
drunk,
arrested unless you've been printed and mugshotted, and then you're arrested.
Got it.
And I've never been.
You've been detained.
I've never been booked. I've been detained. Yes.
I've been cited for rollerblading on private property.
Yeah, that's also not arrested.
I've been cited. Though.
Cited.
I
Shit.
got a citation.
That's trespass. So trespassing has a citation to it, or just depends on the property owner.
I think it depends on the scenario. Depends on how brown your skin is.
Hey, would you like to play a game?
Let's do it.
All right, this game is called Momstellations.
I already
Mom's
know
got a
what
bunch
it
of-
is.
Mom's got a bunch of little dots
Don't
on her
spoil it,
skin,
Dave.
and some of them make shapes of little animals. Dave was trying to
Okay.
pry this out of me earlier,
I already guessed it though.
and he thinks
Pretty
he's
easy.
pretty smart, but I think you're smarter. So let's hear. Do you see it yet?
I do. Yes.
Take your shot.
Ah.
Take your shirt off. What?
Take your shirt off. And
Too
show
late.
me your dots.
So I have to guess what type of animal this is.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
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 Oh shit.
That's a monkey. That looks like a monkey.
Dave took a real turn.
Now, what are you looking at that makes you say monkey? Oh, I see a little monkey
tail,
face
little
there.
Arm reaching up.
Okay.
Tail on the
Like a
right
full
hand,
body.
right hand corner.
Oh, I want to steal this.
All right, give it to me.
It's a gecko.
Gecko.
Overhead view.
Okay.
You want me to tell you what the real
I see
answer
it now
is?
too.
Tell you what the real answer is right now.
Let's hear it.
Crab.
Michelle Firestone says it's a duck.
Oh wow.
Tree frog.
It's a crab.
Turkey.
It looks like we got a
Duck.
few answers in the chat. Well, let's reveal the animal.
Gator
It's a
nugget.
crab.
Wait, what's,
You're aiming too high on that. Oh boy, there it is.
Ah, there
it's
it
coming
is.
down.
A crab.
It's a
Looking
gecko.
kind
Crab
of
claw.
like a duck.
God damn it!
Wow.
Michelle Firestone.
Wow. What?
Who are your points for?
Michelle Firestone got it.
Yeah,
well, do chatters count?
I don't know.
Yeah, he said.
Why
He
not?
just said he just awarded him.
I guess that's.
Well, I will. On behalf of Michelle Firestone, I would like to give points, all of the points, to
What?
hamburgers.
Well, no, I don't think this guy.
I'm
does.
not sure that's how that works.
That only happens if you win, bro. Pretty good try, though.
I think
I
the-
almost fooled you guys.
We're smart.
Yeah, the bucket is the winner.
Michelle Firestone's the winner.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
If she
She
have to
gets
call
Michelle
personal- she gets
Firestone's
personal
gonna say
points.
in the chat though. Is gonna
I'm
say,
the. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna like diplomatically. There we go. There's the word. Diplomatically. But yeah, I get it. I'll let Michelle speak for herself.
Okay.
Sorry to mansplain the points.
Flump. She says,
points for
Yeah,
Flump.
flump.
take those out of the bucket.
No, give her half.
What?
half.
Can I ask
She didn't
Joe?
call in.
Yeah.
Michelle, you know we love you, but you didn't call in.
Well, Choe, I guess half is better than nothing.
Yeah.
You got to go into the.
Like a finger. At least you got some of it.
It's more than
Are we talking stairs today?
Dave's dad lost.
My dad
He
said.
only lost a third.
My dad said they got
Only
him
had-
several days later.
All right.
Oh, but he didn't get him. So.
Right.
Well, but he caused it to happen.
I wonder if the other cops roughed him up. They're like, Davey Bonowitz lost his finger for you.
Yeah.
Well, 2/3 of it,
Eye for an
They
eye,
probably
tooth for a
chopped.
tooth.
Yeah, they probably chopped his dick
A
off.
couple of digits.
maybe.
Cropped an inch off with a bolt cutter.
That's
Wow.
that's justice.
Yeah. All right.
Can we talk stairs real quick?
Yeah.
Is that on today?
Yeah.
Or that was yesterday's topic.
casing is an open topic.
Go ahead.
It's always
What do you got?
Yeah.
it's always time for casing.
Are escalators a part of casing, or
That sounds
is
too
that off the
dangerous.
table?
No, absolutely not.
Yes.
No, Matt,
Yes.
I'm putting my foot down. We cannot encourage that.
We cannot encourage that,
Yes.
Matt.
No,
Could you, Choe, think of this though. If you imagine someone on a perpetual escalator, how cool that would be.
I'm imagining a gruesome and bloody
Yeah.
death.
Well,
A strangulation.
someone else's.
And then the cops
There's
say,
cheese grater.
Escalators are absolutely not
No.
They
valid.
catch their
Do
scarf
not
in the
lay
thing.
down on an
Double
escalator.
lay
Double
down.
points.
They're the most dangerous
Double points
devices
for
on
escalator.
the planet.
This lady would get lots
They're
of points.
so dangerous.
this.
Nothing but
This is
danger.
what I'm
No, nothing but danger.
Yes.
No,
That's
No.
20 points. This guy
No.
gets in on it.
nothing but danger. Do
No one knows how
not.
to work the button.
No.
God, what I
Well,
would-
in point farming.
I would pay
Coin farming.
$1,000 to have been there
No.
and watch that in real life.
Nothing
coin
but
farming right
danger.
there.
No
fellas.
escalators, absolutely
Oh
not.
my God! This
Yes.
video goes on for another 2
We'll
minutes.
do rogue. We'll do rogue back alley fish center points.
Matt,
Contact
I
me
am
independently.
strongly against this.
I will personally award
This is
private
not
points.
even. This
Black
is not
magic-
even worth
black-
joking about.
Black market points.
black market points.
You can go from 0 to fucked in less than a second on an escalator. Don't do it.
Just if you do it, just make sure you film it.
That video is gnarly. Golly.
Golly.
Golly, you
No
said it.
What
escalator.
did she think that was going to happen going down with the motorized a hover round on an escalator? They're not meant for hover round.
Hey, sometimes there's error in judgments.
Anyways,
This is true.
We all made errors in judgment.
but you're gonna use the stairs? You know?
Hey, Joe, what error in judgment did you make at Georgia?
You're
UGA.
asking like there's only one.
Well, your Mount Rushmore. What's one on the Mount Rushmore of Joe?
I mean, my only real regret was walking away from a threesome because my next day was my first internship day in Boston.
Charlie,
was
people
already-
are outside listening to you.
It
right
was
now.
already 3 a.m. I had to be at my
Crowd is
internship
gathered.
in 5 hours.
Uh-huh.
They were both rolling. I wasn't.
What were you doing playing tennis?
And I did not take my clothes off and stay. And I
Joe.
regret that.
What was the balance of people, men, women?
It was 2 girls that were DTF,
Mm-hmm.
2
Damn.
guys, 2 of my guy friends that we were all hanging with. Who
That's
were,
5 already.
Well,
It's a fivesome.
if shit
Oh,
got
that's
real,
funny.
they were gonna sort of bow out. They had their reasons to not really
Okay.
get involved.
What do you mean?
They were
Shit got
basically
real.
Because Choe said, I'm going to have my first threesome, guys.
something like that, and
Guys,
I decided not to.
guys.
Because I was young and I'm an idiot, and I did not want to be late for my first day of work.
Did you immediately go home and go right to Betty Bye?
Basically, yeah. I mean, I kind of was crying to myself.
All right, so let's say
Even though looking back, see, that was my youth and ignorance. If I had told my boss that I was late for my first day because I was in a threesome, he would have been like, okay.
All right, let's say it's
Yeah.
3:25,
You together
Joe.
once.
Let's say it's 3:25. You're walking back from Jimmy John's, so you have 2 sandwiches. A group of horny individuals come up and say, "Hey, we're
DTFs.
looking for someone ready for a threesome. Real horny. Are you as horny as I am?" And you say, "Hey, Fishcenter's on shortly."
I don't want to be late for Fish Center at 4. This
Or-
is like 3:15.
Or do you get sex
I mean,
with
that's a
many?
pretty different scenario.
Really?
It would depend on the day. 95 days out of 100, I would say no.
Wow.
Joe, Phil Andren makes a very interesting point. Interesting, you can't get yourself in that situation again. Couldn't you have tried to return to the scene of the crime and conjure up the scenario again?
No,
No,
because then you're
Matt.
forcing it.
Some moments
That's
have
why
to
it's
happen
a,
organically.
That's why it's a true regret. It was completely unexpected. I was just out with friends, knowing my first day of work was the next day.
Yeah.
I did not expect anything. And then next thing you know,
When
shit
you
starts
least
getting
expected,
weird.
you're elected.
Exactly. Basically, because of my
Hmm.
my inexperience and just youthful ignorance, I made the decision at that time that it was justifiable to put my next day in mind and be like, nope, I can't do it. This would be some shameful ass shit. And that was a
So-
mistake looking back.
Wait, it was shameful.
That-
Which part was shameful?
If I had stayed
That would be
and
shameful.
messed up my first day at
Oh.
my first internship, that would have been shameful in my mind, because here I was, a college sophomore. I'm like, am I really going to be that guy that messes up an internship and a good opportunity with the .com, because this was during the .com boom?
So you guys are learning a lesson.
Am I going
right
to throw
now.
it away because
About threesome.
I wanted to get into a threesome? Now,
Exactly.
looking back on that, it's a great story to tell. So,
It's not. It's kind of.
You know what
as a
better
more
story would've
grown
been?
person, it would have been better to be able to say, yes, I messed up my first day of work because I was in a threesome.
Shameful.
So that would have been worth it.
And you can confirm that it was actually going to happen.
Yes. I mean, before I left,
Can we
I
call
had
the other
body
people
parts
to
in
see
my
how they
mouth.
remember it?
I'm not going to get
What?
into it.
What?
What,
Anyways,
Eyeballs?
that's
what
my
if
only
this happened
regret.
My
when
dad's
you're on a
finger.
maintenance weekend?
Shameful.
What if that threesome
They
happened
connected to a body?
on a maintenance weekend?
Yeah.
And you're doing a systems admin IT job, and you're like, oh, the computer's melting down, but I'm in the threesome. What would you do in that?
Well, who's the system supporting? Is it a hospital with lives on the line, or is it a bank?
Good point.
Well,
see?
that bank is the opposite of hospital to you.
Bank
Because
the opposite of hospital?
in terms of priority, in this day and
In terms of
age,
life.
yeah, don't you know money and rich is evil?
All right.
Sure.
This day and age. If this is the 80s, it would be the opposite. So anyways,
True.
all you young kids out there, what I've learned is prioritize having funny stories to tell over anything else.
Would you tell your younger self to go back and change your...
Yes, I would tell my younger self, take your pants off right now, you idiot.
Wow. And your younger self would be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
It'd be weird.
Thanks for calling.
I wonder if I would recognize
Thank
my younger
you.
self.
Stop.
You know, I once went to see Dr. Dog perform at Rittenhouse Square in Philadelphia, and an elderly man offered me a full body massage.
Wow.
Oh, man.
And I said, "No, that's okay."
Was he like good looking for his age though?
He was stylish,
Did
fashionable.
he have a cane?
Was he fit?
But I wasn't into white-haired guys.
No silver foxes.
No, he didn't have a cane, but he was pretty old though. He was like at least 65 to 70.
Wow.
He really he worked up to it too though. Like he was asking, he's like, "Do you like Dr. Dog?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." Asking me all these questions, and he's like, "Do you masturbate?"
Jeez.
Whoa.
And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, everyone does." And then eventually, "Can I give you a full body massage?"
Whoa.
And I'm like, "Nah, that's okay. I'm all right. I just had a massage." And he's like, "How do you know you wouldn't like it?" I'm like, I could feel it. You know, I just came to see Dr. Dog. Dude,
Wow. That's why, and then they came on Fishcenter.
Yeah.
I bet you thought about that old
I
man.
should have told him about that story. I completely forgot to right now. No regrets on that one though.
Dave, I can't believe it's taken 890 episodes for you to tell us about your running with the old man.
I know. That's only probably my second weirdest elderly man making passes at me story.
Coming up after round
Dave,
one of Coin Quest.
You have kind eyes, Dave. You're kind of, not to victim shame you, but you're asking for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were 20 years old and had a box of popsicles, I would offer them to you first.
Thank
2
you.
for Hot Steve and a -4 for Slider.
+1 for Thwump.
-4 for Mimosa.
1 for Jeremy Legg.
1 for Mom. And another 1 for Mom.
Another one for Thwump.
2 more for Thwump and 1 for J-Leg.
Wait, that was only 30 seconds, not 60.
Whoa.
Oh, whoops.
Whoa.
And we're going
Here we
again.
go.
We're still live.
All right.
Oh, 1 for -4 for Hot Steve.
1 for Mimosa.
2 for Thwump.
And another 1 for Thwump. 1 for J-Leg and a -5 for Slider. 1 more for J-Leg.
10 seconds. Yeah, this feels right. 1 for Mimosa,
One for
negative
hot
5 for
steam.
Mimosa,
And 1 for Slider.
1 for Top Xander, and we'll call it there. That's the end of round 1.
Okay.
Did I say 1 for Mom?
No.
One
Well, I
for
mean, you
Mom.
did at one point. But
Well, 1 for Mom right when I was
Okay.
calling it there.
Seven zero eight seven nine four 6386. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Troy. I'm calling from Adelaide, Australia.
Troy, have you ever been accosted by an old man at a concert?
Accosted? No, I can't say I've been accosted by an old man at a concert.
Approached
No.
in a tender way. An
Not in a
older man
tender way.
offering tender touches.
No, I don't really have the physique or the look that kind of invites
Troy, there's
older people to prey upon me.
different strokes for different folks, man.
I suppose so.
There's a type.
I've been hit on by gay people,
Everyone
but
has a type.
not creepy old men. Does that count?
No.
we're
All
talking
right, fair
about the
enough.
elderly here.
Yeah.
Specifically elderly.
A man once tried to solicit me to mow his lawn,
That's
and I didn't believe him.
With your shirt off?
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, his man lawn?
He was your apartment roommate, just like an apartment, so there was no lawn.
Did you have a business?
No, but I did have a lot of lawns that I mowed.
Did he have an outfit for you to wear?
Yeah, it had like lacy skirt.
Really?
Yeah, it's a nice outfit.
I was thinking diapers.
Oh.
Maybe a bib.
Sounds pretty provocative.
Well, that's why I turned him down.
All right,
How much
Troy,
was he offering?
what's going on, Troy?
What if it were a different outfit?
Hey, nothing much. I'm enjoying this shift back to 4 p.m.
Yeah, what time is
And,
it there in Manhattan or wherever? Where are you?
It's 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
I'll be goddamned.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
6 a.m.?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing at 6
What am I
a.m.
doing?
that you can do
Hey,
this?
I get up early. I get up at around 5 every day except the weekend.
Wait, you get off work?
No, I work from home most of the time.
So you... Wait, you're waking up around now?
Yeah. I wake up, put on the stream, see whether or not you guys are doing a good job, and then I have breakfast.
You ever turn on the stream in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm just not into this shit today"?
Yep,
Oh.
without question.
What do you say? Are we doing a good job today?
How about these new guys?
I think they're doing okay. I haven't heard much from Clara, though.
Oh, hey, Troy.
She's busy
Hey,
on
what's going
the
on?
buttons.
I'm busy on the buttons, clicking away.
I thought women could multitask, and that was a skill that was better than men.
Oh, well, I've also heard that women talk a lot.
I've heard
Yeah,
that
that's
too
pretty good.
from women.
Yeah, about other women.
Yeah. Are women
Clara,
meaner
tell
to
us-
each other than men are to each other, you think?
I think so.
You do.
In
Yeah.
different ways.
I mean, we compete in different ways.
Yeah,
I pee in a way
Yeah.
different way than Clara.
Well, you
Ty doesn't know that.
don't know. Tyler, you're the kind of guy that goes to a urinal but still drops your pants all the way down to the floor?
4-year-old
that,
style?
That wouldn't surprise me.
I think there's a security
Not that
guard
I picture
does
you
that here
peeing.
There is?
occasionally.
But if I
Yeah.
were to picture you peeing,
I've seen it a couple times.
that's
Yeah.
the picture I have in my
Well, I also sit on the urinal. It's just it's cleaner, you know.
What about those guys that hang their jeans really, really low and
Do
show
you
off their
face the wall or face away from the wall?
Oh, away from the wall.
Away from the wall.
It makes more sense if you actually face the wall, so you're straddling it.
Well, I guess it depends on the shape of the urinal. The ones with the little outcropping, those are a great ledge to sit on.
That's a good design.
Change the subject.
Smart.
I regret talking about this.
All right. Can I play a game?
Absolutely. We got jorts or we got a momstellation.
Now, which one wasn't made by Max?
Neither of them were made by
Max doesn't make any
Oh,
of these.
man.
Ty's actually the person that's always been making these games.
Well, Ty sometimes.
you
Lauren
kidding
Payne,
me?
Sometimes Lauren Payne, but mostly Ty.
Max is mostly on looking at food pictures on Instagram.
So Max has just been taking credit for everyone else's hard work over the past.
Does
X
that
amount
really
of years.
surprise you, Troy?
No comment.
Which one do you want, jorts or Momstellations?
All right, let's do jorts.
All right.
A classic game worth 15 points.
Now this man's looking at milk. He needs, or maybe it's a protein shake for his growing body. And you just got to tell us whether this man has denim shorts.
Oh, I did the almond milk with cereal again this past weekend. That's the move
Really?
for the rest of my life.
I don't eat cereal.
Cereal with
Cereal sucks.
vanilla almond milk is
Ugh.
so good.
What kind
Vanilla
of
almond milk is dope.
This
I have
past
it with
weekend,
now.
I went with, well, I always do Raisin Nut Bran because I just love it.
Hate
And
cereal.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Can't go wrong.
So good. Beats the shit out of regular milk.
Oh, dude, this guy is tanned.
Yeah.
And swole.
All right.
And he's got a
I
sweet bro
think
tag.
Do you have that Fishcenter goes back to 4 song?
Fishcenter goes back to 4.
Yeah.
Back where we belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you play that after this game?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I reckon this guy might be wearing a Speedo.
Do you want to
Are you just
double or
hoping
nothing for the guessing what he's got?
Isn't that jorts over 1 or whatever Max's dumb idea was? But,
Yeah, that's a jorts
All right,
over
I'm
1 concept.
All right, let's go with that. I'm sure I'm going to lose, but let's go.
Alright, let's see.
Let's go with my gut.
Oh, look at
Wow.
that. Look at that.
You nailed
Nice
it.
one.
Your fantasy came true, Troy.
Wow.
Now, see, the bottom half is a lot less tan.
The white, those are some
Yeah.
white buns.
Well, that's why he's got the thong action. He's trying to
Yeah,
even
he's
that
trying
out.
to-
He's
yeah.
working on it.
Would you say, Matt,
Why
that
bother?
jorts or no jorts was the longest developed Fishcenter game?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a long development history to
Jorts
that?
or no Jorts started in New York, on the streets of New York, when I think we were building it into the app. I think we even considered building an app game.
Yeah.
Troy, congratulations. You won 15 points for
Yeah,
the
we
fish of your
dodged that
choice.
bullet.
I thought he doubled because he.
Oh, because he actually called it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. 30 points for the fish of your choice.
Troy, very nice.
Thank you. I'm gonna shoot those over to Mimosa, the only RAS worth
Mimosa
it down.
doesn't
That's
need
left.
him.
30 points for
Oh, don't-
Mimosa.
Oh boy.
You gotta do it.
Why doesn't
Here.
Mimosa
Bonus.
need those points?
She's doing great. Once we show you this,
Wow.
look at this.
Hey,
First
there's
place.
2 days left. Anything can happen on Fishcenter.
That's right, Troy.
And usually does.
Hey, thanks, guys. You have a good day.
Thank
You
you.
too, Troy.
You felt like you had to say you too, Troy, right? Because he called you out on
Obliged.
obliged.
Who knows why we moved the show? Fishcenter was still in its prime.
Tried it late, from 7 to 8. This seemed smart at the time. Now we know we were wrong. At night the fish seemed so distressed. Late afternoon works best. Fishcenter's back where it belongs. Back to 4 to 5 is where Choe can thrive. Fishcenter's back where it belongs. Everyone quit your crying. We'll be done before supper.
So that was Chris and Steph. These guys make great music.
Round 2.
Chris's voice sounds different on that track.
He can shape shift his voice. He can be gruff. He can be sweet. He's got a great range. I tell you, you got to see him in concert. He sings with a suit on.
Round 2.
I saw him. He was standing on the bar at a concert.
Yeah.
Singing.
Putting his feet up on the amps. There's like 50 women at the front row going berserk.
Taking selfies.
Pounding Red Bulls and vodka and fireball shots and just sweating.
Getting those heart rates up.
Yeah. Bumping into each other with their
Change
phones
the
out.
coins around.
Yeah, what are we working with?
90 seconds.
-5. No, wait.
One
It's
one
-1.
coin, 1 + 5 coin, 1 -5, and 1 -1.
That's right.
And so we get rid.
You're going to be able to see
Get rid
more
of one
of
of the
us.
+1s and then turn one to a +5.
Steph coming
No,
up on.
We're missing
We just got an extra one there. There you go.
yeah, there it is.
Next week. She's going to do another Fortnite Aoki. That was cool.
That coin has a mind of its own.
Yeah, really.
They just got those physics added on them.
All right. When is Fortnite Aoki?
Next Wednesday at 8 p.m.
With a guest.
with a musical guest. How about that?
It's too much.
You
I
think
can't
so?
handle it.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, Fortnite Aoki with a music guest?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
I'm curious.
Hold on.
Okay.
Stop the presses. I gotta do something. Okay. You ready?
ready.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
5 for J-Leg.
6 for Mimosa, 5 for Mom. I think Top Sander started on that -1.
It's a +1 for Thwomp. And I think that's another one.
Yeah,
Oh, those are fins.
those are fins.
-1 for Mimosa.
-5 for Hot Steve.
Another -1 for Mimosa.
+1 for Hot Steve.
+1 for Mom, +5 for Mimosa. Another +5 for Mimosa.
-5 for J-Leg.
+5 for Top Sander.
-5 for Slider.
+5 for Top Sander.
Flump got one.
Yeah.
And another negative.
Oh, network is still
Pump
going.
fake. -5 for Mimosa.
-5 for J-Leg and -6 for Slider. +1 for Thwomp.
And a net +1 for Mimosa.
+1 for Hot Steve. Ooh. That's a +5 for Slider.
A +1 for J-Leg and Flump.
-4 for Mimosa, and Mom is saved by the buzzer.
Right.
That was damn near a trace bunch for Mimosa. She just missed it.
Seven zero 794-6386. Dave, what was your other run-in with the elderly? What do you call him? Not predator.
That was a little
A
predatory.
little predatory. Were you predated?
Well, no, I was in my late teens,
Mm-hmm.
probably 19, maybe 20, probably 20.
You were 20.
I was probably 20.
Yeah.
You know what? I was 20 because I lived in Philadelphia at the time. So there was a store in my hometown called
Dave Bonowitz.
Ben Franklin.
That was a store?
Ben in Plymouth,
It's
Pennsylvania.
a weird coincidence.
Did it sell history?
No, it was a general store. I don't think there's nothing on the internet about, well, I guess maybe it's a company. I think it's a chain, actually. Ben Franklin was a chain.
Okay.
But this one was run by Mr. and Mrs. B. Not,
Are you changing their name to protect them?
no, that's what, I don't remember exactly what their last name was. But Mrs. B had orange hair, and not in like a Sex Pistols way. Like in a old lady who just gets real weird hair dyes. And, you know, I would go there my entire childhood and get toys. But then, you know, in the year 2000, it was on, they actually had, in the year 2000, in Plymouth, Pennsylvania, they had like Ataris for sale there at their suggested retail price.
Wow.
That, you know, that came out in 1985 or whatever. They were for sale there for whatever, $100. So,
And the
and this
retail
is-
was much higher than that, Dave.
I don't know, you know, whatever.
Ataris were like $350.
Yeah, but I don't know. Adjusted for inflation or whatever, I don't know. So,
VCRs were $1,200.
Mrs. B at some point died. Mrs. B bit the bullet probably at a ripe old 80-ish kind of age.
That left Mr. B high and dry.
Mr. B high and dry.
Frustrated.
Frustrated.
Hungry.
Thirsty.
Companionless.
Cold and lonesome.
So they also, I think they sold like used
Condoms?
No, I bought some used condoms from Mr. B. I think they sold like used items as well, and I got these paintings that I was trying to find. They were paintings of like not flamenco. It was what's mariachi?
Salsa.
A mariachi couple.
Oh.
So there was one with a dude.
I thought those had to be bands.
You were buying those when you were 20? Mariachi?
Yeah, I was buying for my
Paintings?
apartment because
Oh.
you know I had.
You're a weirdo.
No, it was
Go
a
on.
mariachi
Oh, wait,
couple.
you were in film school and shit, right?
Yeah, I was in film
Yeah,
school.
You're a fucking weirdo.
I can't find what the paintings look like, but they were cute, kind of cute paintings, kind of like the Big Eyes paintings. So, and I also bought a Hermit's Hermit record, Blaze,
Wow.
on vinyl. So I went to the counter and
They had it all there.
They had it all. And two, there was a sealed, never opened Blaze that came out in the 60s, still on sale there. So I was paying, and he's like, "Oh, you got your record. And your paintings, these are nice." And he's like, "Nice? Oh, there's a pretty lady you're getting the painting of." I was like, "That's right." "Yeah, do you like pretty young people?"
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, yeah. He's like, "You like," and this, I'm quoting here, you like nice, tight body for a nice, tight fit."
Ooh.
And I thought that was funny. I thought that the way he was saying it, just the way he was saying it was, it came out the wrong way, I think.
So you were being polite to
Yeah,
him.
and I was like, I kind of know. And I say, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Oh." So then I paid for my stuff. And then my friend Joe Latier was still looking somewhere else. So I went over. I'm like, "Joe, I'm ready to go. Mr. B kind of weirded me out a little bit." So then I'm ready to go. And then I turn around and Mr. B comes over and he's like, "Can I get a hug?"
Oh.
Oh.
And I was
Wow.
like, yeah, okay. I gave him a hug.
He gave it to him.
I gave it to him. It was, no, I don't normally get asked. He's like, "I'm so lonely. I'm
Oh
so
my
lonely."
Hug me lower, Dave.
And I just, you're such a nice young man, and I just wanted a hug. And so I hugged him. And I'm like, this is the weirdest thing ever. And as I go to disengage the hug, I think
Did he come in pelvis first?
he tried to push my hands down towards his crotch.
Wow.
And then I was like, "Whoa, Mr. B, I'm sorry, I can't." And he's coming slowly with his arms outstretched towards me, like a live Frankenstein. And he's like, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Wow.
And I said, I know you're not gonna hurt me. And he's like, I just wanted a hug. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go now, Mr. B. And then I walked backwards towards the door.
So you had your own like Different Strokes bike store moment.
I didn't realize.
Poor
Different
Mr.
Strokes.
B. Mrs. B.
Yeah, Mrs. B.
He needed a new Dave B.
Dude, Different Strokes traumatized an entire generation, myself included.
Yeah,
That episode.
This wasn't really. It was kind of.
Round
Honestly,
Never
it
wanted
was
to go to a bike store ever again.
sadder than anything.
It sounds sad. He just
was
wanted
real
some
sad.
companionship.
Just some physical contact. And he looked to me as some sort of.
Yeah.
If I
Soft
dyed my
hands.
hair orange, who knows?
You could have owned all the stuff in the store. You were one.
I could have had
Hug
a
away.
Nintendo Entertainment System. It wouldn't, occasionally I would have to have some intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big deal. Love is a funny thing.
Yeah. It's a close call for you.
I didn't have sex with Mr. B.
Is that what we were supposed to take away?
I didn't have sex with him. I left
Wow.
with Joe Latier. Call Joe Latier. You asked if I had sex with him.
-5 for Thwomp.
-5 for Mimosa. So you treated him like I treated 2 girls on ecstasy.
+5 for Hot Steve.
You just walked
You
away.
bailed on him.
-5 for Slider.
Walked out backwards.
But do you regret it? Mouth match for Hamburger.
Wow. Good round to get it.
-5 for Mimosa.
I mean, he was like 80 years old at least. He was so old.
So he knows what he's doing. -5 for Top Xander.
-5 for Thwomp.
No, I don't know. Yeah, they were
Another
in business for
-5
a very
for
long
Flump.
time.
And J-Leg.
Wisdom, Dave.
Get off of that, J-Leg.
Still hanging out.
There it is.
-5 for Mimosa.
+5 for Slider.
Have you told Gion that story?
Yeah, she probably just said, ew.
Negative.
-5 for Slider.
That's
-5.
lame.
That's
-5 for Thwomp.
-5 for Top Xander. Another -5 for Top Xander.
I'd say the
And another -5 for Top Xander.
the Dr. Dog guy was hotter.
-5 for Mimosa.
Oof.
He came closer to sealing the deal.
What is it about you think that elderly men,
Well, I think,
elderly men are attracted to?
I'm telling you, Matt, it's the eyes.
Yeah. Dave's eyes?
He has
Also,
kind
when I
eyes.
was 20, I
Yeah.
mean, I was, I didn't really mature until I was 34.
Yeah.
So you were 20 going on 15.
Yeah, I was very skinny. Incredibly skinny.
I thought someone was knocking on a window or something.
That's just music.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like music to me. It sounds like knocking.
Noises.
Noises.
Yeah.
Isn't that an entire genre of music?
Isn't music just noises anyway?
Just organized noises. Mm. Coming up next on the streams, William Street Swap Shop. Today, Wednesday, right? Wandering
Yes.
Wednesday. I'm not going to tell you what's going on, but you might already know. All I can say is stick around and let's hope everything works.
Yeah, we'll see how the hell it goes. It's an interesting crew.
Student Morning Bullshit Evening Editions at 6. Blood Feast at 7. How'd that go last night, Dave?
Oh, it was good. A lot of construction being done. We actually we fulfilled our task of building a 60-foot stage in Studio C.
As seen on Adult Swim. That's at 8. That's live. These are all live. And then DigiKids Fishcenter, Tato Chat, and Blood Feast. Again, hope you'll stick around and watch. Thanks, Clara. Thanks, Ty.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Choe.
Thanks,
Shut up.
Joe. Oh,
Clara, you're
never
welcome.
mind. Oh, thanks.
I'll be nice to you, Ty.
What did Ty do?
I'm a little stinker.
He's always got his pants around his ankles.
Yeah, he doesn't
Sitting
pee.
at the urinal.
He doesn't pee right.
Choe has to see it every time he walks in the bathroom.
Well, I don't need to see it anymore. I'm going to think about it. That's why I'm mad. I'm going to turn the corner in the men's room, and I'm going to just expect to see Ty with his pants down.
All right. Well,
and it's ruined the bathroom for me now.
Thanks for watching Fishcenter.
The only real friend he had was his dog, Arrow.
Me and my arrow, straighter than arrow. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow. Me and my arrow, taking the high road. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow. And in the morning when I wake up, she may be gone, I don't know. And if we make up just to break up, I'll carry on. Oh yes, I will. Me and my arrow, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, straight up and narrow. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, straighter than narrow. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow.
Fishcenter Life. Amanda Shires. Thursday, August 9th. Live at 4 p.m.